Hello everybody and welcome to Secret Mono Randomizer Weekly Seed number 122. We have a mock-up race today between Black Sliver and Leoned. We are doing an open world randomizer, and it looks like we are starting in the Elder's house, so that means that the Flammie Drum is in logic. They're starting with the Javelin. Hint for Salamando, and they're starting with Luna as well, starting with the girl. Okay, let's look at today's seeds, this week's seeds. Swapped bosses, if we can find both characters at current level. Chest drops, frequency none, no chest drops. Black Sliver immediately shouting out, rather setting out to go to the upper land via cannon travel. Leoned also picking up that Luna magic that I've already hit, and we'll see what he elects to do first. Flammie Drum is in logic, so they have to find the Flammie Drum in order to progress to the end of the game, as well as to help them progress just around the game in general. Leoned also heading south to go to the cannon travel. We'll see where he decides to go. Gold Check Multiplier ×3, starting with 200 gold. Black Sliver going to upper land first. Gonna get the freebies there. Let's see. Status ailments, random awful. Starting with the girl, restrictive logic, vanilla enemies. That seems to be it. So let's watch these runners go through this weekly seed. Also, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, filming this after day's festivities with the family. So the voice is a little shot. Let's see what Black Sliver picks up. Money, some good money, and the Midge Mallet. And it looks like Leoned will be following suit shortly to do the same thing. And Black Sliver is also going to go and check to see what the orb is in the forest. Leoned also checking that first before heading over to see what it is, and it is Sylphid. So they both get that info that Sylphid is blocking the pathway to Matango, if they want to progress there. So now Leoned is going to go get the freebies at Moogle Village, while Black Sliver is going to spend some of that very, very gracious gift, a very generous gift from the game. Spend a little bit of that to go back to thinking about it. Also picking up the Midge Mallet and the money there. Guy's Navel. And Leoned will probably be following suit shortly as well. So a couple of really nice freebies to start with there. Starting with the Javelin, starting with Luna, starting with the Midge Mallet. So that is getting rid of some of those awful status ailments that may be popping up here and there, as well as just damage, dodge, and then a good chunk of money. That's going to be good for leveling up weapons. That's going to be good for getting some really good armor, and getting a lot of really good defense and protection and damage mitigation early in the game. Black Sliver landing at Guy's Navel and going to go through the front way. Okay, going to go through the front way, I guess, to get the magic rope chest first before going to Dwarf Village. Leoned now landing in Guy's Navel. Will be following suit. Same thing. All right, let's see what prize awaits these runners on the way down towards the Dwarf Village. Following suit, the Sprite is available right out the gate. The Sprite with the whip. That's some good damage. Once you start finding some mana, once you start finding some different elementals, and then the whip, of course, just giving good access. Leoned finding the same thing, so great death man. Oh, Death Mask. Okay, didn't know where that name was going. Very intense name. All right, which will be nice because I guess you can go ahead and see what the shops have available. Axe Orb for both characters. Black Sliver dropping down into the pit to get a Boomerang Orb as well, and we'll fight the first boss. We'll fight so vanilla enemies, but the bosses are swapped. It looks like we have a vampire here, regular vampire, at our first boss. A Whip Orb that Leoned is picking up at Watts is going the other way around. And is going to pick up that Axe Orb as well, and drop down the hole and get the Boomerang Orb, and both of them will be in the fight at the same time. Black Sliver controlling the girl, opting to buff the Sprite as well as the girl. Leoned having a little think about what to do next. So, want to keep that Sprite alive so they get... Oh, dead. Leoned having a big think down in the subterranean ship. Black Sliver, unfortunately, having the Sprite die during the first boss fight, means that they will not be getting health, not be getting their magic power up either. A larger mana pool. And is staying unconscious. Leoned is just kind of sitting there. Don't know what the game plan is. There we go. Okay, there he is. He's come back from his lemonade break. Smoke break. Gotta take 5. He's about to go in and fight this vampire as well. Black Sliver out of energy for the girl after getting a few crits with that moon energy. And Leoned will be doing the same. We'll be buffing the girl with moon energy, taking some damage with the Sprite. Hopefully we'll be able to keep them alive through the fight. Ooh, Black Sliver down to 3 health. Really needs to use that Midge Mallet to dodge some things if he can. Dodge some damage. And this Leonid Sprite is down to 1 health. Black Sliver takes down the first boss, takes down Vampire. And we'll be getting some rewards for it, and we'll be getting the Sprite to come back. Leonid will be losing his Sprite. Luckily, the Vampire only got 1 health from that drain, but the girl is not looking great. Got a Whip Orb, which is nice, an orb for a weapon you actually have, and a Sea Hare Tail. Not going to get to that anytime soon, until you get the Flammie Drum. Some decent stuff here. Oh, Leonid takes a death. Unfortunate. We'll have to do that fight over again. Some pretty nice, affordable pieces of armor here at the dwarf shop. Leonid running back in for his second bout with the vampire. Hopefully he'll have better luck this time. So it is a vanilla long, which means finding the Flammie Drum, unlocking all of the orbs in the Grand Palace so that it will grant you access to the Mana Fortress, so you can go up there, fight your way through, and beat the Mana Beast to complete the game. So we may have quite a trek ahead of us. But right now, early game, just kind of sussing out what you can actually get to. Black Sliver is going to... I don't think Black Sliver's talked to Watts yet. Still hasn't done that. May save that for the end. Fighting Tropicalo, and it's Hexus. Ugh. Hexus is no fun. And no magic damage right now. Just a magic drain. Moon energy. Did not upgrade the weapons beforehand. Really only had a chance to upgrade the whip. That's the only thing that they have a weapon for and an orb for right now. So just fighting with level 1, level 0 weapons? Whatever you consider it. I guess it'd be level 1 weapons. Leonid doing some damage dodging, damage mitigation with the Midge Mallet to keep the Sprite alive, hopefully. Here you go. Black Sliver fighting Hexus. Still at full health with both characters, using that moon energy to great effect to get some crits in, and just kind of keeping back. Just taking Dispel Magic. Who cares? Dispel Magic isn't that big of a deal. It sucks if... well, right now they're not... they may be... Yeah, they'll be able to level up. Okay, Leonid is taking down the vampire at the same time that Black Sliver takes down Hexus. Actually, yeah, you won't be able to level anything up until you get at least 1 Mana Seed. So, you get the 1 crit in from the level 0. So they're going to pick up... Leonid is going to pick up the Sea Hare Tail and an orb. They've got a Glove Orb, Nothing, and a Sword Orb. Over there. Have I already marked this Whip Orb twice? On Leonid's side? I'm so bad at this. They didn't do anything extra. Unless, of course, they talked to Watts beforehand. That may be where the other whip orb came from. That's exactly what it was. Oh, never mind. Big brain. Leoned is now going to go shop. Black Sliver is going to level up. Oh, can't afford to level up the whip. That's fine. You'll see Watts later. And is now going to bail and go somewhere else. Go to the cannon travel. Gotta save some money, otherwise you gotta hoof it everywhere. Otherwise you just gotta walk. So saving a little bit of money as well, you know. Even if they had 200, you know, then it becomes that decision of, okay, do you spend all of your money on the whip orb and then you have to walk all the way back to Pandora or wherever? Or do you just say, nah, I'm not gonna spend any money, you know. So Leoned is now equipping armor that they bought in the shop. Black Sliver is heading to get some signs, hints, and going to go into the flower fields to the cannon travel. What does this guy have for us? bunch of knowledge, but not a bunch of hints. No good information for the seed. Okay, going to go Water Palace or Pandora. Pandora it is. Pandora to fight Wallface or whatever may be there. And get a lot of checks done. Hopefully, take down the boss. No seeds, no attack magic for either runner right now. Leoned is now done shopping. I did not see... Oh no, he hasn't fought Tropicalo yet. Right, he is one boss behind. Because he had to refight the vampire. Black Sliver is now landing in Pandora. May check the shop, may just go ahead and run on down south to the ruins. Yeah. Feeling good about the items that they have on hand. I didn't check, you know, kind of looking back and forth between the screens, whether, I assume both runners purchased some recovery items, some candy and medical herbs. We'll just have to wait and see if that's, if they did do that or if they just bought, just armor. It looks like both of them bought, I think it's Cobra bracelets, maybe? I forget what the name of a lot of these items are. It's the one for 280. I remember numbers. I don't remember names. It's the one for 280 gold. And probably got, I think it was chainmail, is the 120 that everybody can wear. All right, Leoned now done with their mock Tropicalo fight, done with Hexus, and is going to get a nothing check and then a glove and a sword orb. Gonna go ahead and just mark that for them. Black Sliver has finished his run through the Pandora ruins and is now at the boss. Yep, there's that glove orb. Sorry, nothing. Loser. Hate it. Hate it. Stupid loser boss. Can't even give 3 checks at the beginning of the game. What is our fight here? Oh! That's awful. That's no fun to have there. Leoned, done with the fight. Ooh, maybe doubling back to level up the whip. Don't know how much money they have on hand right now. Yeah, having to fight Dark Lich at this location is no fun. Leoned, what have you come back here for? Big think. Black Sliver whittling down. Luckily, you know, this is only the 3rd boss that they fought right now, so, you know, not as horribly dangerous, especially after buying all of the... Oh, that's what he's come back to check. That is Undine. Okay, so now we have knowledge of that. Leoned knows that. We know that. Black Sliver did not check that orb. I do not remember Black Sliver running north to check that orb. And Leoned's going to rope out, so did not buy any upgrades to the whip. And is probably going to do the same thing. Spiral out of Guy's Navel and go to Pandora. Black Sliver getting Magic Absorb actually being effective, even at level 0 against Dark Lich. Unfortunately, not able to really do anything with that, other than just, like, drain his magic. Leoned also getting all of the non-hints, all the non-helpful information from the signs and from the man in the flower fields. Roughing up a Mushboom, just because. Looked at him funny. Yep, Leoned going to the cannon travel. Let's see where they're going. Black Sliver is, yeah, this fight's just so annoying. It's such a long fight when you don't have anything that you can do when he's in that state, but beneath the floor. But at least able to charge up, and a little bit of magic as well. Leoned going to Undine Palace instead, and I guess is going to go fight whatever may be inside of Undine's cave, taking the place of Snapdragon. Or Biting Lizard. Whatever it may be. Vanilla enemies, so you have a little bit of foreknowledge as a runner going into a zone. If you know the vanilla game, then you know what you're going to be fighting. And it is just a level 1 mech rider. So that's nice. That seems like a much easier fight to do. Now, that being said, if Leoned doesn't get anything from this, it's just going to make his Dark Lich fight worse, because it's going to level him up another level or 2 before going to fight the Black Lich. If it doesn't, the Dark Lich, sorry, and if it's nothing that helps speed up that fight, it's just going to make the fight a lot longer. Black Sliver is just still having a time. Yeah. And the rider is down very quickly. And, yeah, they're not taking any damage. Black Sliver's characters are not taking any damage. Got some good armor, but it's just, you know, they're just not dishing it out very well. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Every little bit helps. Okay, Leoned, what are we picking up over there? We are getting a Boomerang Orb. Whoop-dee-doo. Oh, man. The Dark Lich fading away again. Leoned checking on something. Don't know. Can't hear. I don't know. Maybe there's some rowdy people in his stream or something like that he's got to quiet down. Kick out. I'm sure that's what he's doing. Bringing the hammer down. No. Gonna go back and talk to Undine. Black Sliver still pecking away. Let's see what we get. It's a bow orb and the Flammie Drum. There it is. All right. Just at the same time that Black Sliver takes down the Lich and will not be getting the Flammie Drum. Leoned takes to the skies. I'm out of here. Not going to Pandora. I'm going to do something else. Going to do freebies. Go drop off the Sea Hairtail. Black Sliver is rewarded with an Axe Orb and a Bow Orb, and is also going to go talk to the girl, which is a freebie that you can kind of get whenever, and get the 6 treasures in the back, none of which will be the Flammie Drum, which will kind of kite him back to either Potos or to Undine Cave, hopefully, and he doesn't boost off somewhere else. I'm trying to think. I don't think he can get through. He doesn't have Sylphid, so he can't get through anywhere else because of that orb in the forest. The gold key. Oh my gosh! Wow, what a great check to go right off the bat to. That's a freebie that allows you to, or at least is that allows you to get a free check from Gold Tower, if you wanted to go there and immediately just open that chest. There's Undine Magic, okay. Undine Magic and the Whip. But you don't have the Earth Seed, so who cares? Alright, we're about to get a bunch of stuff on screen. Let's see. Lumina, Light Seed. Didn't see what that was. Lumina, 1200 gold. The Moon Seed. Boomerang Orb. Wind Seed, wow. Alright, I missed one over there. So 2 seeds, 2 magic. But still no drum. But that'll at least, that gives good damage right there. Leoned now coming back and is going to go fight the Dark Lich. Black Sliver is going to check the shop, the second shop that opens up, and see what's available. Got some good... Oh no! Leoned is not at the same... is at the Northtown ruins. It's not the Pandora ruins. My bad. Different ruins. Different area of the world. I guess he's just going to run around and do the freebies here. Picks up a bow orb in the first balcony. Black Sliver checking the other shop now. And let's see what he's going to decide to do after this. Leoned doubling back through and is going to cut to the left to go to the left side balcony. We'll find out if he decides to dive, go ahead and fight this boss, go ahead and get the freebie, whatever it may be. Alright, Black Sliver is running north. Oh, I didn't see what Leoned got. It's too much to watch. We'll see if something pops up that is maybe an important signifier. It may have just been a weapon orb. Now Leoned is landing at Northtown and is going to go first talk to Chrissy. Yep, get this this hint. Late game area for Tower Key. Undine Magic checking early game. Okay, so they've kind of got hints telling each other to go back to where they were. Dried Seed is in the mountains. That's good to know. May not need that. So Leoned knows that the Undine is in an early game area. That's what Black Sliver already got. Black Sliver learned about the gold key, which is at the lighthouse. So late game area for the boy. Good to know. Don't have a cutting weapon yet. No sword, no axe. So the boy may have one of those weapons on him, so it may be necessary for you to get that. Leoned doing some shopping. Look at a Mana Seed pedestal for Sylphid Magic. Okay. Oh, man. Nice hats over there. Upgrading the tiara to a full crown. So Sylphid is on a mana pedestal. Turn in a seed to get Sylphid. Leoned is now going to go into Northtown, and Black Sliver is going to go fight the first Mech Rider level 1, in order to get the Flammie Drum. So Leoned is picking up these freebies. He's going to make really fast work of this guy. A Javelin Orb and a Boomerang Orb, yay. So something to level up the Javelin, which is nice. Well, Black Sliver, since he's picked up 2 seeds, is going to be getting some levels off of this boss for Undine, which is really nice, as well as leveling up Magic Absorb for Luna. So that's going to really speed up a lot of their fights. Leoned having 1 seed, but no magic damage so far, still means going back to fight wow, that's a lot of money. Going back to fight Dark Lich. Though it may not be necessary. You may not need any of those seeds, but I mean, Undine and Lumina being there is kind of important. It seems like those may block some of the orbs in the Grand Palace. Bow Orb, and there's the Flammie Drum. Alright, you did it. Black Sliver is about to embark on an epic journey of freebies as well. Leoned landing and talking to Rudolph. Lumina in a chest. Already got that. Too late. Or no. Black Sliver has that. Leoned doesn't have that yet. Is it in this chest? No. It's just an Axe Orb. Ah, okay. So once again, Leoned gets a hint for something that we already know, because Black Sliver got that from one of the chests in the King's Palace, in the King's treasure room. It's going to go to Potos. Just go ahead and clear stuff early game. Leoned going to drop... Or no, this is Kippa Village. Oh, checking the hint at the sign, I guess. And Leoned could do this entire thing right here. Midge Mallet at Moogle Village, already got that. So yeah, Leoned may just, with the whip, just may already go ahead and go through this whole thing. Certainly a play, if not getting this freebie, but Black Sliver checking to see, I guess, what special abilities his weapons may have attributed to them. An Axe Orb, and are they going to continue? No, they're going to bail. Okay, Black Sliver is leaving the early game area. Oh, and is going to land. Okay, this is good. Is going to land and get that gold key. So that'll finish out that hint that they got earlier. Leoned is now going to leave Ice Country and go to Gold Tower? No, not going to. All right, there's the gold key for Black Sliver. Oh, it's going to turn the Sea Hare Tail. And was this important? Was it useful? Glove Orb. Well, at least that's been taken care of. Black Sliver landing at Taznica to go fight the Dark Stalker. That is going to give a check and a hint. Leoned landing at Turtle Island to talk to the Sea Hare Tail Merchant. Get a drop there. Let's see what that is. A lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, they can keep these weapons well leveled, and they should have plenty of items and plenty of good armor. All right, enemies should be vanilla. So this is just an actual Dark Stalker. Leonid about to double up with Black Sliver's location. Dropping in at Taznica as well. Opting not to use magic to take this guy down. There, he goes down anyway. And a Spirit Orb. And a hint! You need Dryad. Okay, we got a hint for the Dryad seed earlier, but not Dryad itself. So Black Sliver is now going to take to the skies, and Leonid is going to be finding that same information in just a second. Okay, Leonid is going to be running back the way that, or Black Sliver is going to be running back the way that Leonid came. Gets a free 3,000 gold from this dude. Thanks. And I guess we'll continue north to Kakara. Leonid picking up the same Spear Orb. Black Sliver is going to land and see what orb is necessary to crack into Fire Palace. And Leonid is going to decide where they want to go. Shade. Okay. Landing back at Potos. Right, Leonid has not done this yet. Okay, Leonid has now decided. That's enough freebies. Let's go. There's a bunch of checks sitting in the back of my mind, just waiting waiting for me to go and just grab them. Black Sliver picking up, what was it? It was a glove orb. Right, nothing special, nothing fancy. And he's going to check the shop. Some really nice stuff here. Maybe, I mean, with the amount of money this game is giving out with the triple money drop and stuff like that, may be able to afford some of that stuff later in the game. All right, and Black Sliver is opting to go ahead and level stuff up as much as they can. And take to the skies. Leonid is still going through the Pandora Ruins. We'll be at Wallface soon to fight Dark Lich. Black Sliver is going to check to see what the orb is. Oh, right, has the Moon Seed, so hopefully has the orb to crack that, or the magic to crack the whatever's blocking the orb. And this could lead to Sylphid. So that would be nice. Today's is Undine. Hey, so that's nice. Leonid is now going to fight the Dark Lich, while Black Sliver goes into the Moon Palace and long distance targets the orb, and we'll turn in the Moon Seed. Leonid add strength. Ooh, nice. Just checking some of the stats on the weapons they have. Dryad and Javelin. Hey, that was necessary. We learned that Dryad was necessary, so that's great to go ahead and have that. Dryad's necessary to beat the game. Says a good find. Good turn in for that Moon Seed. Leonid not dealing a whole lot of damage to this guy. Black Sliver gonna land and get the freebie at Matango Castle. Fung Castle. Whatever you want to call it. Power Wrist. Hey, if you want that plus, I think it's a +5 strength. You know, you're not going to get the boy till late game. Already getting some good magic, though, so maybe the Power Wrist isn't as necessary, but is upgrading the rings. From the Cobra Bracelet to the Golem Ring. Leonid cowering away from the Dark Lich. He's going to get you. Look out. Ooga booga. All right, Black Sliver going back into the treasure room at Matango. And what are we going to get? Oh, hey! Salamando. Nice. Good to have another possible key to the puzzle at the Grand Palace, but also good to just have some more magic types for damage for the Sprite. You know, getting the Sprite that early and getting a couple of seeds. Got to build up that magic damage. Leoned having an equally long fight at Dark Lich. Black Sliver is now landing at Gold Tower. And is going to crack that open with the key. And what is our first chest? What is our freebie? Another seed. Nice. And they're going to turn around and bail. They're not going to fight the boss and get the second chest. That is more magic damage, which is nice. No axe, so you can't turn in or really do anything at Dark Palace. So no reason to go there to even to do anything. Black Sliver going to Ice Country now. And is going to go talk to Rudolph and do all this stuff here. And we'll see what was in Rudolph's house. I missed it for Leoned's side. Lumina Magic, already found that. Black Sliver's like, that's old news. An Axe Orb. Never mind, I guess I'm up to date here. I missed something. I forgot what I missed. Yeah, unfortunately, Leoned just doesn't have much damage, so this fight with Lich is being a booger. Just being a real jerk. Black Sliver is going to fight... Who is this? Spiky Tiger, but luckily has Undine Magic. So that should do some good damage. Freeze level 1, especially this low level, should burst it down pretty quickly, which is nice. And I think they are not able to grab any magic before they just get melted. Spiky Tiger down, but probably will level up and get their magic back from that fight. Leoned still struggling with the Dark Lich. He's just a beefy boy, not taking any damage. There's just like a bunch of light slaps on both sides. Not a whole lot of big damage going on. A Whip Orb, hey, that's nice to get an orb for one of the few weapons you have. And they are going to dive down below and fight this next boss. No seed to turn in. Sorry, Dryad. Smell you later. And the next fight is with Buffy, the upgraded vampire. They did level up from that Spiky Tiger fight, so Black Sliver's going to use that to his advantage and just, same thing, just melt this dude. And at the same time, leveling up Undine to level 3, which is nice. He's going to change over to anything else? No, he's not going to worry about, it's all about killing bosses. So efficiency in killing bosses and not trying to level up Salamando for level 0. Sealing a nice chunk of magic right there from the vampire, from Buffy. Zero damage for Leoned over here. Yeah, just not hitting for anything. It's unfortunate. Not getting hit for anything and not hitting for anything. Okay, Black Sliver's taking down Buffy very quickly. And they will be getting 2 rewards for this. And we'll be leveling up the girl. I don't think the Sprite leveled up. It's a Spear Orb and... just what you always wanted. 2 things that we don't need. Alright. That is a necessary boss to beat, at least. Cleared that out of the way. So you don't have to do that when he comes back to clear the Grand Palace out. And a Snow Dragon. This is a great opportunity. Yeah. Leveled up. So the Sprite did level up from that fight. Or rather, probably stole a bunch of magic like right before the end. But it's a great time to level up both of their Flammie abilities. Leoned is just stuck on this one boss. It sucks. I hate to see it. It's just having a hell of a time with the Dark Lich, and is going to have a lot of catching up to do. Salamando reaches level 1. That's nice. So this guy's getting melted. And Leoned went and fought there. Finally. Jeez. The Dark Lich goes down after a very long fight. Way too long. And the rewards will be... Axe Orb. and a bow orb. And now it's time for them to hoof it over to the castle to get 7 checks there. May check the shops along the way, we'll see. Yeah, looks like they are interested in checking the... Oh, never mind. See ya! Alright. And we'll see. There was one check that I missed for Black Sliver here. One of the chests. So, hopefully I'll see it for Leoned. I can attribute that to Black Sliver as well. Black Sliver takes down the Ice Dragon. Sprite levels up and gets their magic back, which is nice. Glove Orb and... I didn't see it. I'm trying to read everything. Something else. Undine Magic for Leoned. I need to find a way to... Wind Seed. Lumina. Boomerang Orb. Moon Seed. Money. Sword Orb. I don't feel like I've missed any key items. Black Sliver is going to go check and see what is available for them to trigger at the Grand Palace. This is nice. So Salamanda, good. Good to have that first one there. Leoned is landing. Where's this? That is Sprite Village? Right. Going to go turn in the Wind Seed next. So that's 1 orb down for Black Sliver. 6 to go. And it looks like this is a... Sylphid Orb. Needs Sylphid. And Leoned is fighting Mech 3. Gross. So Sylphid is necessary, but we learned from the hint that Sylphid is at a ped. Moon Seed has already been turned in, but the Wind Seed could be it. The Dark Seed and the Light Seed are both... they both have that. Oh no, it doesn't have the Light... Black Sliver doesn't have the Light Seed. Unless, of course, they do, and I just missed that. That may have been what I missed. And I didn't see what was over there on the left-hand side. I'm trying to watch the fight as well. But it looks like they were able to crack it. And... Or, no, oh, they're probably coming up here for this check. Yeah, they weren't able to crack it. And it's a Whip Orb. Whip-de-doo. Leoned using some Moon Magic. Moon Saber to get stuff back. But either way, it looks like... whatever was behind the Salamander Orb on the next level up was nothing that Black Sliver had. So we know they need Sylphid. It may have just been Sylphid again. And is about to go through Southtown and Northtown. Go to talk to Mara. Mara gives them... There's the Light Seed. There it is. Yeah, unfortunately this fight... Leoned's going through right now. Oh, done. Was able to crit and just kind of like keep him off screen and just hit him from a distance. That was nice. So Black Sliver is now going to Northtown and is going to talk to Chrissy and maybe do some shopping and then go into the castle. We'll see how much he decides to do here, whether he gets the freebies and bails or actually fights his way through. A Javelin Orb. All right. And so will this be the Wind Seed? Will it be vanilla? Turn in the Wind Seed for Sylphid. Leoned taking stock of something. I don't know. Javelin Orb and Boomerang Orb. Leoned turns it in for another seed and a Boomerang Orb. All right, that was not the answer. And unfortunately, they gave you another seed, which you can do. You have Undine to open up the orb. You have the whip. You have the seed now. That could be Sylphid. That could be a necessary thing to do. Black Sliver diving down to get this chest outside of Metal Mantis. Money. Big money. And they are going to bail. And are they going to continue to fight? No. Calling Flammie. Probably going to go do freebies at the ruins. Leoned is... Maybe landing at Matango? Can't do Matango, don't have... Well, no, you don't need an axe for Matango. You just need a whip, and you need the right magic. Yeah, Leonid is probably chasing that hint. Is going to turn this seed in, and hope that it's Sylphid. And that the Earth Seed is the answer. Oh, and is also going to level up some weapons. Also a smart thing to do right now. Big money on that left side balcony for Black Sliver. And Leonid is now going to check to see... Same damage. I'm not going to go into the menu to check what status, if there are any buffs that they get from it. Those weapon upgrades. So Leonid is now... so this is one thing that Black Sliver did not check. Leonid went into this room and noticed that this is the Undine Orb, Bow Orb, for Black Sliver, and they're done. They're not going to dive. They're not going to fight bosses. They're not going to go to the back chest. So Leonid knows this. Black Sliver did not go into that area in Guy's Navel to see what that orb was. So if this is the answer, if this is Sylphid, that'll be really nice and give Leonid a leg up. But is still behind, doesn't have Salamando or Dryad yet. And we know Salamando is necessary. And we also know from a hint that Dryad is necessary. Wait, yes, we knew that Dryad... God, I can't remember what that hint was. If it was Dryad Seed or if it was Dryad itself. I think we learned that Dryad was late game and Dryad was necessary, something like that. This is so much information. It's one of those things where it's like, if you're not... I have to take so many copious notes when I'm running these seeds that I'm trying to watch two people do the seed at the same time, and I'm not taking like a bunch of notes. I'm just trying to keep the tracker. I'm just trying to keep the trackers. I'm not even writing notes, and I'm struggling to keep up. And there is Kettlekin. Black Sliver is going to level up some weapons at Watts. And take to the skies. Leonid is now in phase 2 of the Kettlekin fight. That's some good news. And it's time for the wall of hints. Are they gonna check the shop first? No, Black Sliver goes north to the ruins, and we're gonna get a bunch of hints. That, as I stated previously, I will not write down. I will remember 2 of these, and the rest will fall out of my dumb head. Leonid takes out... He did need Gnome. Okay. Mech 3 is a weapon orb, doesn't matter. Fire Final is a Moogle Belt, so unnecessary. So we need Gnome. That's the big thing that we've learned. Bow Orb for Leonid. Black Sliver writing some stuff down. Look where Mana Seed should be for Dryad. Gnome gives a Sword Orb and Sylphid Magic. That's the answer. Need 5 elements. Okay. So we know we need Sylphid, we know we need Gnome, we know we need Salamando. And I think Shade was blocking one of them as well. No. I think that was the Sylphid that Black Sliver walked into on the ground floor right. Alright. Well, there's Sylphid, but we know we need Gnome. And we know that Leonid needs Salamando. And possibly Dryad. They're going to land at Gold Tower and may go turn in that light seed that they have, that they got from Mara, I believe. Black Sliver's taking the sky now. There's the Dark Seed. And now they are turning in, yeah, they're about to fit this, this logic chain of turning in the Wind Seed to get the Earth Seed, go turn in the Earth Seed to get Sylphid. So Black Sliver is probably going to get pushed that way back to Guy's Navel anyway, and is going to be happy to know that he already has Undine. So that will not be a big detriment to him if he elects to do that. Ooh, big hit from Oh, right, there's wall. Oh, right, there's wall on this boss. And, brings him back to life with, some healing real quick. Yeah, that girl got decked. Leonid taking down Metal Mantis at the blue spike location, and is going to get an orb and then a chest. Another javelin orb. No more weapons. No cutting weapons yet. Cutting weapon. We need a sword or an axe. Glove orb. Not what we need right now. Yep. Wall being cast again. And is not buffing any of the people. Danger Noodle. Oh, okay. Snake! It's a baby snake. It's just a baby snake. And Air Blast, level 0. Sylphid, luckily, doing this fight in the order, you know, that he has done all the checks in is gonna, you know, make this an easy fight because he was able to pick up Sylphid before coming up here. So he's gonna make short work of the Great Viper, and is going to get that check pretty soon. Black Sliver is just fighting, I think, a magicless Mech Rider 3 that has been shoved into the trees. And there goes the snake. So it seems like Leonid is able to make up some lost ground. Did not see what that weapon orb was. And to turn this in, boomerang, and 900 gold. Well, we said we were low on weapons. That is not one of the weapons that we wanted. We don't care about your stupid boomerang. All right, all those checks are done. Earth Seed has been turned in, Wind Seed has been turned in, Light Seed has been turned in. I don't think Leonid has turned in the Moon Seed. That may have been where, if I remember correctly, Black Sliver got Salamando. Black Sliver is just... There it is! Alright, finally. Black Sliver is about to be on his way for the logic chain for Sylphid. Yep, Leonid. There it is, turning in seeds. Thinking about that. This is also something that you can do, you know, that is not a boss fight, that doesn't make everything more difficult. Although, you know, that's not a big deal right now. You have plenty of seeds. Plenty of magic damage. Plenty of... I mean... maybe not plenty, but good, decent enough weapon orbs. There's the Earth Seed and Boomerang orb. And it's not going to sit... Oh, never mind. Is going to sit. And make a save. Not make a save, but level up. Ah, okay. I was wondering if they were going to sit and level up magic a little bit. You know, spend a minute here just getting things up to, you know, level 2 or something like that. And Leonid, after leveling up the Magic Absorb, is now going to crack open and get Dryad Magic. There's where Dryad is in a Javelin Orb. So Salamando, I guess, was... Maybe, was that the Watermelon boss? No, it was right before that. Right. It was, Hexus boss gave Salamando, and then Salamando was able to be turned around and used on the Watermelon boss, which was the Frost Dragon. I think I'm remembering that correctly. And Leonid is done with the Moon Palace, and... Alright, time to clear Ice Country. Black Sliver is still leveling some stuff up. Depends on how prepared you want to be. Uh-oh. Okay. Leonid was low on magic, able to drain some magic. Makes a save. Black Sliver makes a save and is going to leave. Springbeak. Okay. So do not have Gnome yet, but still some good damage from Freeze level 4 is going to make quick work of this boss. Easy peasy. Black Sliver is going to go now do the Gold Tower which is going to be a little bit slower than Leonid's because he's actually going to have to fight the Great Viper with other magic other than Sylphid. I think that Undine is going to do enough damage. Metal Mantis, Axe Orb, and then on Leonid's side, gonna go check the Furnace, and we have a Javelin Orb. Bleh. Bleh. And I think they are going to continue on to go to fight the 2 bosses in Ice Palace. Black Sliver fighting the Metal Mantis and having his little stunning boomerang throw just fly off into the wild blue yonder. All right, Metal Mantis down. Leonid landing at Ice Palace. And it's just gonna kind of hang out on the front steps. just kind of chill. Just kind of take it easy. It's gonna poke the turtles and then dive on in. A Javelin Orb from the first boss in Gold Tower, and it's gonna continue on and get a Glove Orb. All right, and they're gonna have. I don't think they're gonna have too bad of a fight, so long as they have full magic going in, and you know, level 3, level 4. You know, Black Sliver did take that time to level up their magic. Oh, level 5 freeze, yeah. You know, who needs? We don't need a stinking Sylphid. We have level 5 Undine. Decent enough damage. And also being able to steal magic with Luna. No problem. No problem. Leonid dropping into the Tripleton Pole arena to fight another Mech Rider. Okay. Yeah, Black Sliver not even needing Sylphid, having plenty of damage from that high level freeze. Axe Orb. And it's gonna get, I believe it's the Boomerang and an Orb. Nothing fancy. Yeah, Boomerang and some money. Meh. Let's see where Black Sliver elects to go to now. Leonid, first boss down in Ice Palace. This is technically a like level 0 check. You can just walk in and fight this boss. No, big ol' nothing. Big ol' goose egg. All right, time to continue in. Got the whip. Let's go fight this next boss. Black Sliver. Yep, there we go. Black Sliver has the Earthseed, has the whip, knows that Sylphid is at a mana pad, and he's gonna go, well, I'll go here. Probably will elect to level some weapons up as well at Watts. All right, maybe not. See you, Watts. Leonid fighting the Jabberwocky at Ice Sky. No, never mind. Black Sliver turned around. Wow, that's so much money. 19,000 gold. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. No problem. Plenty of money. Plenty of money in this game. The seed is very generous. Black Sliver leveling up some of Sylphid since he's a little low and is able to steal some magic from the Jabberwocky. So, not a dangerous fight, not a difficult fight. Just taking that time to level some things up. And there it is. Ice Palace is finished. Jabberwocky's down. We'll be getting a check and a weapon orb. Black Sliver checking to see what dragon damage and agility. Light undead damage. There's a javelin orb for Leonid and the sword. There it is. All right. We don't need the boy anymore. We don't need no stinking boy. We have a cutting weapon. We have a whip. Black Sliver dives in blindly and goes, "Man, boy, I hope this Earth Palace orb is something that I have." And at this point, it has most of the magic. And it's a pretty good guess that this is going to be the Sylphid magic, since turning in, you know, turning in a seed is going to give Sylphid. So that has to happen somewhere. Leoned is going all the way back home to Potos to fight the Mantis Ant. And it's your boy. It's a baby boy. It's not Kettlekin. It's Kilroy. I couldn't think of the name. I had to wait for it to flash up. All I could think is Leroy, like Leroy Jenkins. I was like, no, it's not that. It's similar. It's not Leroy. It's something else. Kilroy. All right, and Kilroy is now Deadroy. It's killed Roy. Black Sliver making his way through the Earth Palace. And this is the correct path. This is a necessary path to get Sylphid. And what was at Potos? What was here the whole time? It was a sword orb. Nice, you already have that sword. There's shade. Ooh, baby, there's shade. Just out in the open. Just in the hole. You just have to go to the hole. All right, there is a freebie check at the sword pedestal in the river. Because the Flammie Drum was in logic. So that means that this is a check. This is not something... The Sprite is somewhere underground. Thanks. Thanks for that. I mean, I guess technically even in the not... Like when you start with Flammie Drum, it technically is a check. It's your first weapon. But for here, it's a check you have to actually have to go to. And it's a ways away. It is some time to go and get one thing, but it is also being blocked by a cutting weapon. So now that Leoned has a sword, you know, this may be worthwhile. No, shit ton of money. So somebody put a briefcase full of cash here. Sword orb, and there's Sylphid magic. And somebody stashed their life savings away in this river. Leoned just was like, oh, well, mine. Thanks. Oh, you're going to Elena's castle? Yep, Leoned now doing the stuff that you can do with cutting weapons and whips. And is going to go to Elena's castle. That is a good hint from the doll on the table, as well as weapon orb and 2 checks. So it's a long check to do, but it is lucrative. So, or could be potentially lucrative. Black Sliver is going to land and fight the Mantis Ant, going to fight Kilroy, and get shade magic as well. But we still need Gnome. We know we still need Gnome. And Freeze, level 5, is just going to destroy this robot. Very quick fight on the left-hand side for Black Sliver. Leoned having some trouble not getting stopped by the wolves. These vanilla werewolves. Not taking any damage, just them... Hold on. Alright, come on through. A little TSA agent gate check there. In Elena's castle. Alright, this is going to be shade, and I think it's a sword orb, I believe. Yeah, sword orb and shade. For Black Sliver. Still no sword, though. Oh, these chairs. Somebody's got to move these chairs. The boy in a... Okay. You are never getting the boy. Boy's in a mana fortress. They said the boy was late game. The boy is late game. All right. You can give up on that. Black Sliver now has shade and is going to go to Fire Palace. Right. He has that knowledge that is the first orb. That'll at least give one thing, and as long as... He has everything except for Gnome. Yeah, everything except for Gnome. So maybe this will lead to Gnome. We know that the Fire Seed, which neither of them have right now, leads to the Moogle Belt. So hopefully they should be able to do everything here. But they may get routed. They may go, you know, the second orb may be a Gnome orb telling you, hey, get out of here. Go to Pure Lands. Go do that. Go fight 6 bosses. Ugh. I try to avoid Pure Lands. Oh man, there it is. Funny game. Game has jokes. All right. Well, that's good to know. You know, that sucks that those 2 chests are blocked. You can't get to them, but they're not necessary. You don't need them. However, Black Sliver may be thinking, like, you know, Black Sliver doesn't have that sword yet. Doesn't have the axe either. So maybe thinking, one of those 2 checks could be a cutting weapon. Dang. And it's now going to sweep the Ice Country, which Leoned has done previously. Leoned having plenty of damage to deal with the Hydra here at Elena's castle. This boss can be annoying. Has incredibly high magic defense. So this Dark Force level 0 is not gonna do much to it, unless of course you want it there so you can, you know, steal magic and just, you know, beat on it a little bit. But better off using some of your upgraded weapons and moon magic to crit it down. Black Sliver is taking out Springbeak at the not Tropicalo, the other one, Boreal Face location, and does so handily, easily, quickly. Black Sliver picks up an Axe Orb. And I think it's just like a Glove Orb. It's nothing special in here. A Javelin Orb. At least it's an orb for a weapon you have, you know. And probably we'll be moving to Ice Palace next. Sprite's on fire. Leoned's side. Alright. Leoned buffing up the girl with the moon magic. Starting to get some crits in with the sword. Swinging for 0 normally. Not great. Black Sliver's hitting the switch on the right-hand side to go get the freebie at the chest. Orb for a weapon that we don't have. Boo. And they're going to loop around left-hand side, do the switch, and continue on through the Ice Palace. Leoned's still having just awful fight here. You know, getting all these seeds, getting all this magic damage, but then not having the boy or not having a high-level weapon. There are a few bosses out there that do have really high magic defense that you need to fight physically. And this is one of them. And boy, do I hate fighting him, too. Same thing with Snapdragon. Finally taking him down. Just a 0 fun fight over there if you don't have good physical damage. Low-level weapon or not having the boy or, you know, things like that makes that fight a pain. Black Sliver dropping down into the domain of this little boy on a bicycle who's about to get just blasted. Just taken down. Leoned gets a Javelin Orb, talks to the witch, and is going to unlock these 2 treasure chests. A Whip Orb, and Gnome! There it is! Alright, so, we know everything now. We know that Black Sliver needs to go to Elena's castle to get Gnome, and that Leoned needs to go get, Salamando, I believe, was at Hexus. So, if he elects to go to the end of the game to start... I mean, he has 7 of the things right now. He has 7 of the 8 elementals. You know, that would be a good time to go and check and see if you can get through stuff. And that may route him to check some of those other things on the Sunken Continent. Hopefully not do the underground palace, not underground palace, that's the Earth Palace, but not do the undersea continent, the subway and all that stuff. Gonna go to Matango. Black Sliver getting a big ol' nothing. So Black Sliver needs a cutting weapon to get through LNA's castle as well. Or to LNA's castle. And I forget, is the sword here? Is this where the sword is located? I forget. And I don't remember if Leonid has been here for this freebie check. I guess they haven't. So he's gonna run to the back, yeah. There it is! Alright. That's go mode. For Leonid. That's all the elementals. That is a cutting weapon, that is a whip. That's everything. And they're gonna level some stuff up before embarking on the journey to the end. Black Sliver just needs to go to LNA's Javelin Orb, and there's the sword. Alright, so now has the possibility to go to Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you. You too. Has the option to get to LNA's castle. Will he make that decision, though? Leonid has everything they could need right now. All the magic. Let's see where Black Sliver is going. Yep, Leonid making a beeline to the southeast corner of the world. Black Sliver, what you doing? And is electing to fight these bosses first to get him out of the way. Oh, Spiky Tiger. Oh, oof, ouch, owie. My bones. Black Sliver's landing at Potos. Ah, right, has a sword. Is gonna go check that. Gonna make that check first. And Leonid is getting, I mean, just walk through the front door and got decked in the face by this cat. Using Dark Force, not using Undine. May just want to level it up, or may just not know that Undine is good against Spiky Tiger. Or may just want a style. May just want a style on this cat. You know? Plenty of magic to steal as well. Oh, I think that's him. Yep, he's down. He's down. So these are two fights that Black Sliver's already done. Really, Black Sliver's done all three of these fights. But Leonid should not have to fight the watermelon. Whip Orb. And is going to continue down. Yeah, go ahead and take this other boss out. Black Sliver finding a briefcase full of gold. Suitcase full of gold in the river. And is going to bail and go to Pandora. Maybe just for some upgrades? Yeah. Right, the last thing that we got was Gnome. So, haven't been able to auto-run until right now. Leonid's going, oh yeah! I've had that happen to me plenty of times, where you go so long not getting Gnome, and then you get it at the end, and you're so happy that you got it to complete the game that you forget that one of the benefits of it is auto-run. Leonid, is a little excited. And hasn't done the lower floors yet. These wolves are stopping them. Black Sliver bought some armor upgrades, I believe. There's Salamando. Oh, Black Sliver, are you going to go to LNA's? He's circling. He's cycling. He's going somewhere else. Oh, is he going to go to the top and talk to the sages? Yeah, he's going to go get a hint. Oh. He's going to go talk to Jacques. This is Sylphid on the right-hand side, on Leoned's side. Yeah. Leoned way out in front. Black Sliver now. Girl getting slept and then jumping to break the jump. There's a gnome orb right there, which Black Sliver knows that they need Dryad. Earthseed checking Upper Land. Not helpful. Already have both of those things. Oh, that sucks. Those are great hints, but just not this late in the game. When you already have things. Oh, man. Taking off in Leoned. This is Lumina. This is orb number 4. Here we go. Okay. Black Sliver doesn't have the Water Seed, so there's no reason to go into Water Palace, which means just kind of by default going to go to LNA's, which will give him Gnome and put him in Go mode. Gnome mode. Leoned, 4 of the 7 orbs taken care of. Oh, sick trick, sick javelin trick. 4 of the 7 orbs done at the Grand Palace. Gnome orb again. So 5 down, 2 to go. And then has to fight, has not fought Hexus yet. Has to fight Hexus and then has to fight, whatever's at Mech 3. And is running kind of low on magic. Needs to drain some magic. And this is a Sylphid orb as well for this room. Oh, Dryad. My bad, Dryad. Sylphid and Dryad. Similar. Alright. That should leave Leoned with 1 magic on the Sprite left to drain from other people. And Black Sliver, I think, has a slightly better upgraded weapon, so fighting the Hydra here may not be as bad for him. We'll see. Also, you know, having 5 mana seeds and taking time in Wind Palace to level up his magic may make short work of this Hydra. And Leoned hitting the switches to do the 7th and final seed. Or 7th and final orb at the Mana Palace. Is it? Oh, yeah, they do have a weakness to Salamando. That's what it is. I was like, I couldn't for the life of me remember what their weakness was. Dryad Orb is the last orb. That's all 7 orbs for Leoned. So yeah, Black Sliver is going to just burst this dude down. Even though he has a lot of health, it's just going to obliterate him. With his leveled up Salamando. So Leoned now has another boss to get through at Hexus. Black Sliver taking down the Hydra very quickly with that high-level Salamando. What? Leoned? No! You're fine! This isn't necessarily... Well, this is going to be a fast fight, too. Oh, no! Oh, no! Didn't have to do this. And is low on, magic right now. Needs to steal some magic. Javelin Orb over on Black Sliver's side. Oh, Leoned, no! Black Sliver not patting the head. Not giving tribute. How dare you? There's no magic and a Whip Orb. And now Black Sliver is in Go mode. Leoned just wants to make sure that all of the forces of evil are out of this holy place. I guess. Is fighting it with Shade. Oh, right. This is, I understand now. I was like, Leoned, what are you doing? First of all, I don't understand the boss fight, but fighting it with Shade and not with Salamando, leveling up Shade, they don't have the boy, so they can't do the mana magic sword. They can't do the mana sword at the end. So that's what he's doing right now. He's using this boss fight to level up the Evil Gate for the final boss. I gotcha. So the two options, you know, that you have is using Evil Gate to burst the mana beast down, or killing him with physical violence. And if you have all three characters and you have Dryad magic and the boy has the sword, you know, you can create the mana sword just like in the vanilla game. But the boy, that's the thing. Leoned doesn't, I don't think had that hint about the boy being in the mana fortress. You can get the boy if you know, if you have that hint. It's like buy some extra armor, show up, the boy's level 1, whatever. Get the boy dressed, and then have him show up at the very end of the game to slap the mana beast around. But Leoned doesn't have that hint, and so is electing to level up Shade to level up the Evil Gate damage for the final boss fight. But unfortunately, this is burning so much time. This is such an unnecessary fight. And Black Sliver is now catching up, because there's another fight. There's another boss that Leoned has to do that Black Sliver's already cleared the path. He just has to hit these 7 orbs and then just go straight to the boss. Leoned has a boss fight. I'm trying to remember what was there. I think this may be Buffy at Hexus, which is not a bad fight with the weapon and magic setup that they have right now. And is also going to get nothing. Glove Orb, which, they don't even have the glove. And then, big old goose egg. It did level up the Sprite, though, so that's nice. Yep, here's Buffy. Ah, it's so bright over there. In the Lumina room. Ugh! What has happened? Level 0 Lucent Beam? Ah, just use... Do what everybody has done. You never level up Lumina in the vanilla game. You get to the end and you go, oh, this guy's weak to Lumina. I guess I'm hitting him with like level 6 Earth Slide or level 7 Freeze or something like that. Something that you've been using for the entire game on a bunch of bosses. Yeah, I'm not using Lumina. Also, Lumina, the Lucid Beam is expansive as far as magic costs in the vanilla game. Dryad Orb here. I believe this is Black Sliver's next to last orb. Leoned taking down Buffy. It is banging on the wall. Let me through. Let me through. A Spear Orb and a Spear Orb. Bunch of nothing. All right. Leoned is well seasoned for this fight. Ah, easy peasy. All right. This is just Salamando magic. Oh, not a lot of magic right now. Did not level up from that last fight. Oh, but they do have, oh my gosh, Blaze Wall and Slowdown over there on the left-hand side for Black Sliver. Doesn't matter. Still sprinting. Just running through. Doesn't care. Uses a Fair Walnut on Leoned's side to get some magic back, and just kills him dead. There's the Glove Orb, and a Glove Orb. Yay. Alright, and the Mana Fortress is unlocked for Leoned. Black Sliver is hitting his last orb, and is about to go fight the dragon as well. The lizard. Chocolate lizard. Hawkin lizard? Whatever. Leoned, are you going to go shopping first, or are you just going straight to it? Yeah. Gonna go refill. Probably decent on armor. I don't know if he's checked this area. Plenty of money, man. I'm about to see. Oh, also leveling up weapons. Do you want to go level up weapons? Yep. So Leoned is going to... Oh no. is electing to get himself buffed up before going in to the Mana Fortress. 13,000 gold, plenty of gold. Black Sliver using high-powered Salamando magic to just destroy this poor Tonpole. Oh, he's just a boy. He doesn't know any better. Nah, take him down. Blam blam. Leoned leveling up the Javelin, and is going to go check the shop to the north. And that's it for Black Sliver. He's going to be unlocking the Mana Fortress. Spent all their money on weapons. Can't afford any of the armor. Don't even know what it was over there. It was like a glove orb or something like that, I think, on Tonpole. It wasn't anything necessary. Black Sliver buying a few things, or Leoned buying a few things, and is about to go up, and away. Black Sliver, are they going to do the same? Are they going to go shopping? Yes. So Leoned is a shopping trip ahead of Black Sliver. Black Sliver is going to land and load up on upgraded weapons and load up on items as well. Close race. Yep. Armor here is not very great, but going ahead and filling up on Cups of Wishes and everything else. Are they gonna? Is Black Sliver gonna go shopping, or are they just done? Not gonna upgrade weapons. Feel okay about their armor. Leoned is now inside of the fortress proper, and Black Sliver is following suit? Question? Yes. And is going to trigger that end of game. The last flight of Flammie. All right. So now it comes down to, I guess, boss knowledge and technique. Getting through the Mana Fortress, you know, do you know the path to go? Fighting whatever bosses lay ahead, do you know what weaknesses they have? And do you have those magics leveled up and prepared to take them down? And then when you get the boy, there's that decision of, oh man, we have the boy, we have Dryad, we have the sword. Do we want to, you know, how do you want to do this with the Mana Beast? Leoned has been spending time leveling up Shade and has a full set of the Mantis Ant has a full set of Fairy Walnuts. I think in this zone, Elliot and his cake do not appear, so you can't validate the run with the spank. Yeah. Leoned may be running. I think he's running off the right to see where's that boy. That boy needs a spanking. And Black Sliver has caught up. We'll see what kind of damage we are going to deal with. Freeze level 5. Only has 2 more magic on the Sprite and is going to use some magic drain. Leoned takes down the Antis Mant. Black Sliver will be following suit very shortly. Also taking no damage from anything going on over there. Alright, what do you have? Is this the boy? Or is that at the next boss? Well, if it isn't, a Spirit Orb. And that's it. La-dee-da. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it on Black Sliver as well. Alright, we got a race, everybody. Oh! Leoned tries to push through the Weepy Eye. Or no, accidentally just went the wrong way. Uh-oh. This is not the way. This is a loop. Or maybe this is a way. I think this is a longer way, but it's still a way. Maybe it's shorter. I don't know. I have my path that I picked through this, which Black Silver is taking that path right now, and I think that is the faster path. Yeah, it is. Oh, and now Black Sliver has passed Leoned. They are neck and neck running through this. And Black Sliver is about to go to the Dread Slime. Leoned following in about 5 seconds. This boss is always this boss. And this will be the boy. This will have to be the boy. If the boy's in Mana Fortress, this has to be the boy. And I think Black Sliver has that hint and Leoned does not. So they're going to be very surprised when he emerges from the slime and the muck and goes, oh, thank God you're here. It was awful. He was drowning in jello. Let's see. And now Black Sliver is electing to use Dark Force to level up Shade before going to the last 2 bosses. So they'll have an upgraded Evil Gate damage. Leoned is just using Freeze. Tried and true. Can't go wrong with it. Draining some good magic on Black Sliver's side. 999. You love to see it. Yeah, pulling, I think it was 18 magic from him. So that's real good. Leoned also draining some magic. 6. It's something. And Dread Slime is down on Black Sliver's side. Leoned's will be following very shortly. Right? He's getting big. He's gonna blow. There's a big boy over there. Yep, there he goes. All right, yeah, they're just neck and neck here. And we got to go through all these text boxes. It's the boy! It's the boy. Just for you, the boy! And the spear. Alright, that boy is not gonna last long. Oh, you find him at level. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna go ahead and mark the boy and the spear on Leoned's side as well. So yeah, it was finding a ally at level. Leoned, styling, deciding to give the boy a nice long name. Karma Q. While Black Sliver's just like, your name is A. We gotta go. We don't have time. We don't have time for names. Your name is the boy. If I could have my way, your name would be... It'd be a lot faster. Leoned also moving some things around for the armor. I guess is expecting the boy to carry his burden, carry his share of the load here at the end. Black Sliver is just like, whatever, you're naked, you got a spear, don't care. Oh man, this boss is toast. Freeze level 5, no problem. Yeah, I think that with all the stuff that Black Sliver bought, is just going to try to keep the boy just alive with no armor, and maybe use Shade, maybe use Mana Magic, we'll see. I don't know if any of them leveled up the... Oh, Leoned is getting stopped by these ninja masters and stalkers. This is no fun. There we go. All right. They made it. Broke through. Also, I don't think, yeah, either of them have leveled up the sword. Leoned might have done that on the right-hand side when he went to Gold Island. Yeah, it's playing vanilla. Like, I have the boy. I will be the boy. All right, Black Sliver is going into the Mana Beast. Leoned is getting close to getting to the Lich zone, and will probably easily burst down. Yeah, so Black Sliver is electing to do Shade Magic from a distance. And how many... I think they got a full case of Fairy Walnuts. So yeah, I think this is just gonna be a long-range fight for Black Sliver. Not even gonna bother with letting the Mana Beast get close to slap him around. Leoned now coming in, getting the boy. The boy is eager to go. Ha! Have at thee! Hold on. Let the Sprite. The Sprite has magic. Let the Sprite use the magic. Watch this. What's going on here? Oh, another Fairy Walnut. Okay. And what kind of damage is going on out there? 497. Okay. Flammie finally showing up. All of that damage was just off screen. And And Leonid draining not much magic from this red dragon. And the fire dragon is down. And he will be going into the Mana Beast fight. We'll see what he decides to do. Whether he spent all that time leveling up the shade damage. Whether he's going to do that, or if he's just going to, like, wait for, you know... Use the Mana Sword, and use Gnome, and use Dryad, and just slap the Mana Beast down. Really close race. We'll just have to wait and see if some numbers show up on the Mana Beast downwind. Yes, so the Mana Beast still has health. And Black Sliver says, stop! Wait! I've got more to do! I have more evil gates. I have more fairy walnuts. Yeah, Leonid is going to fight. Nope. Is gonna. What was that? 0.2. What was that on Leonid's side? That was a weird text box. It's kind of doing both, like buffing up the boy, but then also doing evil gate. I don't know. It's like, you know, pick a lane, but okay, sure. So Black Sliver, I think that this Mana Beast is Black Sliver's Mana Beast is on the second pass, and Leonid's is on the first. We'll see if it's fire. I think it is the second pass on the left-hand side. Yep, second pass. And it's just going to block that damage with Lumina. Oh no, that's the first pass. My bad. Fire is first pass, and the Mana Beast itself. Unless, of course, damage isn't being blocked because the Mana Beast just is dead. That may very well be it, that he was it was untargetable. And so Black Sliver's just like, yeah, I'm done. Yep, that's it. Black Sliver takes down the Mana Beast, and I think Leonid is also done. They're just waiting. Yep, double checks. Man, super close fight. So Leonid just has to wait for the Mana Beast to go through his transition. And is going to be following up. Maybe not. No. Oh, Leonid's Mana Beast is not down yet. So is using the Lumina magic to block damage and may... Huh, weird. Weird to use the Evil Gate. I guess just needed some time to reload. Black Sliver finishes with a time of 1:32.12. Leonid, super close. Super close behind. See, he's gone. I didn't even say goodbye. Man, the sea of purple on the right-hand side. Quickly getting that last damage before the wall comes up. Draining some magic from the Mana Beast. What a brave soul. Yeah, at this point, I would have just been like, you know, I'm going to slap him with the boy. Oh, okay. No numbers. Mana Beast is dead. There it is. Just let it happen. He's dead. He's already dead, Leonid. You've accomplished your dark deed. All right, there goes the Mana Beast, and we wait for him to... Oh, and they leveled up. Cool. Leveled up on the Mana Beast fight. Neato. That's helpful. Spinning. And waiting for the numbers to disappear, and there it is with official time of 1:33.47. So a minute and a half difference between these two runners. Yeah, really interesting run with Black Sliver getting a lot of info early, but Leonid seeming like he got a lot of helpful drops early that then Black Sliver had to kind of route back to do that stuff again. Leonid honestly came down to, like, I'm still confused about, and it may have just been like he just, like, oopsie doopsie decided to fight the Frost Dragon at Watermelon, but if he had just decided not to do that, he would have been in front. So I don't know what that decision was there at the end of the game, other than maybe just like this would be a good opportunity for me to level up Shade Maybe that's what he was thinking of. Because Leoned did not have the hint that the boy was in the Mana Fortress. Black Sliver did, and still decided to do Shade Tactics. So, but yeah, interesting run. Didn't have to go to Pure Lands. Always happy about that. Wound up finding the sword and gnome kind of late in the game as well, but like this, it was finding the wind seed to turn that in for the earth seed to go turn that in for gnome magic, and then getting the sword. Where was the sword again? I forgot what the sword was. Also getting hints letting you know that you didn't have to go any further into Earth Palace, that didn't even get the Fire Seed. If you had turned it in, it would have been Moogle Belt, and also getting boxed out at the second orb at Fire Palace with no magic when you were on the hunt for no magic as go mode, So, luckily, did not have to go to Pure Lands. I guess nothing was in Pure Lands. Those first 3 bosses, maybe one of them had the axe. And that would have been terrible to find, because then you're like, well, I might as well keep going. There's 3 more bosses, and then the Mana Tree check itself. Well, GG's to both of our racers. Great show, great run. And thank you to both of them for letting me recast this on my channel. I will have links to both of their channels, and Black Sliver is signing off at his stream. I'm just going to go ahead and pause that. I'm going to have links to both of their channels, all of their stuff down below in the description of the video. So go check them out as well. Give them follows and subscriptions and likes and hugs and kisses and candy. Yeah, go check them out. And yeah, that's it. Merry Christmas once again. And I will see y'all. I'm going to be out of town for the next week or so. I may make this kind of a regular thing that I do. So at the start of the year, maybe I'll come back and start doing these a little bit more regularly. I haven't run a seed in quite some time, but I like casting. I'm not the old washed up retired athlete that is now just doing commentary. That's what's happened here. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.